we. What says we here? We the people. It says we.
We the people.
Nous.
You can try to just translate, improvising.
I don't see. Panama, I is here. Okay. Shall I make an introduction? No, will make a stakeout or just start reading?
You can say good morning. I think that's enough.
Yes. Good morning. Thank you for coming. We, Denmark, France, Guyana, Panama, the Republic of Korea, Sierra Leone, Slovenia, the United Kingdom, and my own country, Greece, also Security Council signatories of the shared commitments on women, peace, and security, have gathered here today to express unwavering support for the women and girls of Yemen and our grave concern over the lack of respect for the human rights and fundamental freedoms. The decade-long conflict in Yemen has left 9.6 million women and girls needing humanitarian assistance due to food insecurity, climate change, water scarcity, internal displacement, restricted livelihood opportunities, and poor health care. The ailing economy and increase in female-headed households force many women and girls into dangerous survival mechanisms, including coerced prostitution, human trafficking, and child and early forced marriage. 1/3 of Yemeni girls are married before the age of 18, and 1.5 million girls are deprived of education. Given the foregoing, we emphasize the following 3 points. First, on the political level, we urge all Yemeni actors to work towards a sustainable and permanent nationwide ceasefire with a full, equal, safe, and meaningful participation of diverse groups of women at all stages of the negotiation process. We also call for a renewed, inclusive, Yemeni-led and Yemeni-owned political process under UN auspices that will abide by the minimum 30% quota for women's representation established by the National Dialogue Conference, as well as for the meaningful participation of women in the government. We support the work of the Special Envoy of Secretary General for Yemen and his efforts to revitalize the peace dialogue through comprehensive consultations with women representatives from civil society organizations across Yemen. We also commend the United Nations missions to support the Hodeidah Agreement for its commitment to the WPS agenda in all its activities, including through quick impact projects and demining actions. On the economic level, we emphasize the important contribution women can make to the economic recovery and reforms of the country, job creation, reinforcing the state and society resilience. Second, regarding the humanitarian situation, we call for strict adherence to international humanitarian law and the rapid, safe, and unimpeded delivery of humanitarian aid. Women humanitarian workers are the linchpin of effective humanitarian response, considering that they lead half of the humanitarian NGOs in Yemen. Any restriction of the capacity to undertake the life-saving work are unacceptable. We condemn the arbitrary detention and abuses in custody of all humanitarian workers, UN personnel, diplomatic staff, political activists, journalists, civil society organization leaders, and human rights defenders in Houthi-controlled areas, and we call for the immediate and unconditional release. We also condemn reprisals against women human rights defenders. We commend the valuable contribution of women civil society organizations in peace building, including safeguarding humanitarian access to the most vulnerable, evacuating civilians from conflict-affected areas, and advocating for the opening of roads and crossing and the release of prisoners. Third, concerning the protection of human rights, all parties must adhere to the rule of law. We demand that all restrictions of women's freedom of movement be lifted, in particular in Houthi-controlled areas. This includes the anachronistic mahram, male guardian requirement, which continues to curtail women's autonomy, participation in public life, and access to education. We are also particularly concerned by and condemn in the strongest term sexual and gender-based violence against women and girls, including internally displaced and refugee women and girls, and call for perpetrators to be held accountable and for a survivor-centered response, including adequate health care and psychosocial support. In conclusion, as Security Council members, we reiterate our unwavering commitment to the achievement of a sustainable and lasting peace in Yemen ensuring the protection, participation, and socio-economic advancement of women and girls. I thank you.
Ambassador on Syria, is the Security Council going to consider lifting sanctions on HTS?
This was a statement on Yemen, which we will discuss today in the Council. Thank you so much. Thank you.